Hi guys, it's Stephen again. I'm just doing an update for the weekend. I've been working hard on cleaning the garage out. I did do a video to try and show you what it looked like before and what it looked like after. But I don't know how to stitch them together. I've tried and failed miserably. So I've decided just to do a normal talk to you. I'm smoking my club pipe, and I think you can see some of the lovely colours in the bowl there, and the honey mouthpiece. And in it I'm smoking O Dream, McClintock's O Dream. It used to be Orange Dream. It's a very strong orange scent when you open up the packet or the bottle I'm using to save it in. It's a lovely flavour, and one of the really good things about it is that my wife tells me the rum scent is particularly good, particularly fruity and very pleasant. There's a couple of things that I want to do today. First of all, I want to give a shout out for the blind smoker. I'll put a link down in the bucket when I've finished. He's a great guy. I'm getting to know him quite well through this group and through some Facebook groups. And he's passionate about this group and about one or two others. He thinks they're very important, and he's doing his best to spread the news and to be very active in the groups. So if you'd like to go across and see what he's doing, I'd be grateful. And if you like what he's doing, then give him a sub. Talking of subs, I'm beginning to think about my 100 sub giveaway. I'm about 79 at the moment. I'm really surprised how it's gone up and how it's going up. After all, I've only been on a month, and I've learnt so much from everybody on the group, and I'm really enjoying myself, and it has changed my life, literally. Things are very different to the way they were before I joined the group. So much so that I had the confidence to video call a friend today who I would be quite embarrassed about that at one time. And I think it's the interrelationships that we've had in the group and what I've learnt and how comfortable I feel about it. I've been thinking about what I could give as a giveaway, and I really would value your advice before I start anything about the giveaway. We have difficulty, I think, in England about getting smoking goods out and getting them to you and getting them into the country sometimes. But I wondered whether something a bit different. You could put spills in it, you could put matches in it, or you could put filters in it if you use them. It's just a little wooden barrel. Doesn't look much. It's over 100 years old, well, just over 100 years old. There is a smoking mark on it where it's been burnt at one time. I think it's been burnt before it was made. And it's got a little plaque on it. And the plaque says, from the teak of HMS Iron Duke, Admiral Jellicoe's flagship, Jutland, 1916. The Battle of Jutland was a very big naval battle between England and Germany in the First World War. In those days, the battleships were big, not as big as today, but they were meaty built boats with some quite heavy guns on them. And the idea is that you just pummeled the enemy with your shells and they did the same to you. It was a very violent battle and there were many fatalities in it. So anybody in the Navy over there, over your side, would, I think, enjoy having that memento. But I wondered whether it was suitable, so I'm asking you to maybe comment and say whether you think it's okay as a giveaway. It is sort of something that I want to get right. It's been another hot day here and I've been thinking about all sorts of things. I've been thinking about people that I've met on the group and our different lives and our different beliefs, maybe our different way of living. And the one thing that binds us is the pipe, we're the brotherhood of the pipe. But the other thing is that a lot of the videos you've been putting up have helped me to see your lives in a different way. You know, the 1972 woodsman in his kayak going down the riverside. Some of you videoing from your cars and from your gardens, and others showing the effects of the storms. It's meant a lot to me and makes me almost feel that I'm there with you. But I'm going to finish here because I don't want to go on too long. I'd probably do that anyway. But I want to tell you a little story that I think's got something to say for all of us. There were two monks and they loved smoking. They would try and get away and smoke outside. If they could, they'd like to smoke during the services. And it struck them as a good idea, really. It would mean that they didn't get wet and who knows. So they decided to ask Father Abbot what his view was on it. And they both made an appointment to see him. And the first one went in and came out very, very upset with a flea in his ear and having to do penance. And he said, Father Abbot said no. And the other one said, well, why? You know, what did you say? And he said, well, I went in and asked him whether I could smoke during prayers. And he told me in no uncertain way could I do that. He thought that it was disrespectful to God and that I'd really let him down as a monk. So the other one said, well, I've made my appointment, I'd better go in. So he goes in and comes out with his face shining and deliriously happy. And he said, why are you so happy? His friend said to him, you know. And he said, well, he said, Father Abbot said yes. So he said, well, why did he say yes to you and not to me? And the monk said, well, you went in and asked whether you could smoke during prayers. He said, I went in and said to Father Abbot, Father, can I pray when I'm smoking? And Father Abbot said, my son, you can always pray to God, especially when you're smoking. I'm very proud of you to think of such piety, that even in your entertainment times you're thinking of God. So he said yes. And I'll say, every blessing to your families and your loved ones and to you, and may your pipe always be full, and may your matches always be dry. Bye.